Welcome back. It's the StarCraft 2 Weekly Mutation. I am joined again, returning star, Deltron.
I am back, guys. I want to give a huge shout out to Subsorian for filling in while I was gone. He did not. I watched pretty much all of the videos that you guys played together, and he was not holding me hostage. I was busy buying a house, first time homeowner.
Congrats.
And, well, thank you. And just been really busy with work and everything going on, so it was a good little break. And plus, I didn't have internet for like a week or so. So it's not easy getting Xfinity to schedule internet service during these times. Like everyone
during a pandemic, yeah.
Everyone's having internet issues. I'm having latency issues, so I apologize if my game is really laggy on my end. But we'll see how it goes. I'm happy to be back, though.
Yeah, I'm happy you're back, too. And, yeah, I had a great time with Subsorian, but we got the old Dream Team back together, and if we ever find any good three-player stuff, we can go ahead and rope in Subsorian, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So this one is on Void Thrashing, and you missed 2 weeks of some pretty shitty mutations, but you came back during another bad one, too, so.
It's a trifecta.
Yeah. So it's Void Reanimators and Void Rifts, so it's just going to be tons and tons of extra units.
Yeah, a lot of... I mean, obviously, Abathur.
Yeah.
Is,
I can play Abathur good enough to typically make this work. I think we did, like, didn't we do Raynor Abathur? Worked pretty well.
I don't remember. I think Artanis could be good. Sniping, you know, he has the call downs. Vorzun's pretty good. I'm going to try Artanis. I think he's a good commander to get back into the swing of things. So.
Okay.
Especially since I have not played this mode.
Yeah. Well, and the Guardian Shell's pretty much always good.
Oh, yeah.
I think Abathur is I mean, every commander has a very low skill floor, but Abathur is one of the highest skill ceilings that you can utilize. Like, he can be utilized so well. But, again, I think I can play him good enough to make this work. We'll see.
No, you're fine. We'll be fine. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get going.
I'm just checking my masteries. Toxic Nest, Symbiote. Okay, cool. That's good enough.
Yeah, and especially during the day, which we're playing this now, I've been having latency issues, where like the ping will just jump like to about like 150 milliseconds. And
oh gosh, yeah.
And at night, early morning, it's fine. Like later at night, but it's just like congestion. And I called Xfinity, and they were like, sorry, but your internet's working, and we're not scheduling any technicians to go out unless it's for new installs or if your internet's not working. So.
They said, sorry, we took money from the federal government to upgrade our infrastructure years ago and then never did it. Yeah. So now we can't handle the congestion of all the people using video conferencing during the day for work.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I guess over the coming months, when things start getting back to normal, hopefully in the latter part of the year, you'll get a sense of if it's actually always this way or it was actually just because people were at home.
Yeah, like my upload speeds are just fine. And I called, like the first person I spoke to was like, I told them about the ping latency, and she was like, I'm sorry, I cannot ping your computer. I was like, that's not what I'm talking about.
So, but it's not like consistently 150 ping. It's just like every so often you'll get hit with.
Like, what is it now? Right now it's 42, and then it'll just like slowly go up.
Oh, okay.
Whereas like if everything's fine, it'll just stay at that.
Yeah.
That ping level.
This is one of those maps where you think it's easy because it's one of the original maps, but I feel like mutations on this one are always really tight, timing-wise.
Yeah. Do you know when the first one spawns?
No,
I might send a probe out to snipe it.
Oh, the first,
yeah.
No, I don't know when the first Void Rift spawn, yeah.
So that's always
We have encountered enemy terrorists.
It is pretty early though, I know that.
It's been a while since I've played.
It's fine, yeah.
Not that far out.
You have not enough
I just gotta get my Brutalisks out as soon as possible. I can stay on top of the rifts, I think, for the most part. My concern is going to be the Void Reanimators and then winning the actual map.
Right.
But at the very least, like, the normal map is the same. So there's that.
Right. Hopefully
There's not, like, an environmental mutator as well. That would suck.
Mm-hmm.
You have not enough minerals.
Yeah, that would.
Enough minerals.
Oh, God. I'm not in a spot to get that at all. If you can get vision on that, I can snipe that one.
I can try. We'll see.
One down.
I might be able to go around and get that one. Or I can just build enough roaches to kill the first group around the where the Thrasher spawns.
Enemy forces detected. Prepare our defense.
And then there's also an enemy attack, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through there. I'll wait.
Yeah, just we're in no huge rush.
You have not enough minerals.
I do not need 5 frozen gas.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Let me get down there, and I guess I should get just like typical roach upgrades.
Yeah, focus the Reanimator.
Okay, one down. And then we got to get over to the right.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth getting.
All right, time to punch in. Your objective is to knock down that threat.
What am I thinking? It's worth getting
Targeting objective will.
just cannons, just random cannons in your base and such.
Oh, yeah.
Right, another Reanimator here. This is one where the beginning is going to be the worst, without a doubt.
Place that in a power field.
Mm-hmm. And then once.
Yeah,
if
I
you
lost all my.
You lost all your roaches. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one rift spawn was.
I mean, that's how it's going to be. I don't.
Right. So we restart.
That one was behind, I guess. Yeah, let's just restart. That one was behind the Thrasher, so.
Well, the good news, like, my lag was fine. I didn't have any noticeable lag, so that's good.
That's good. Yeah, Discord voice chat's just a little laggy, but
Okay.
not super.
That's okay. You guys don't need to hear my voice.
But we missed you.
I appreciate the love. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that first, if those 2 first Void Rift spawns were in better locations, I think we would have been fine.
Yeah, like if there's one in each expansion or 2 in one expansion, then we can each take our expansions. Yeah, it's probably worth getting a forge pretty quick just to get a couple cannons, because stuff's gonna slip through every time, no matter what.
Yeah, that was a good. No, that was a good warm up.
That's true. I mean, yeah, you haven't played for a while, so.
So what would you say the hardest mutation you and Subsorian played was? The propagator one?
In retrospect, I didn't think that one was super hard. It was harder for him. I just sat there with some banelings and killed propagators as they funneled in. So. That one was just cheese it into oblivion.
Right.
So I didn't think it was super bad. The one, it was the one on Part and Parcel. What was on? What I forget. I honestly already forget.
So it was the Minesweeper, wasn't it?
Yeah, anytime Minesweeper, I never like it. So.
All right, yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah, that one is the one I would say was probably the.
Definitely won't hurt.
I think the propagator one did take us the longest though. So I guess that was the hardest one. But it was just because you can get so far into it and then just lose. Like, oops.
Mm-hmm.
One propagator.
Definitely.
If we can somehow lure the first group, the first attack up into the nest, that would be ideal, yeah. That's not too bad.
I can get the one on the side.
Okay, be careful there, unit. Your probes go through units over there.
worth it.
Oh, did you get it? Nice. Okay.
Guardian Shell.
Regeneration
Yeah, it makes it cannons.
will heal.
I'm gonna go up and try to clear my rocks. We'll see how that goes.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
It's like I can't really focus on getting biomass until I start clearing stuff, which is kind of shitty. I don't. Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
How much am I?
Where did that guy come from? Oh, the Reanimators. That's where he came from.
Oh yeah. I guess you can never forget. See, there's that one that's behind them again.
Okay. Might be able to.
Enemy forces approaching. Defense required.
Okay, I'm coming back now. I just was clearing my rocks, but hopefully it's not too late. Part of it is I think, do the Reanimators spawn from buildings? Because a big part of it is like you have to be able to maybe cut them off from where they spawn, and then they can't get close to the corpses that are dying. I'm gonna lure these into the nests.
Will engage.
Take care of that. Just get over there. I have solar we can use on the objective.
Okay, I'm just gonna go in there now.
Yep.
Perfect.
Well done. A void thrasher has been slain. You have not enough minerals.
Okay, I have a Brutalisk.
Awesome.
I need to so I'm just gonna focus on killing some of these rifts first.
I'm gonna break my rocks. Oh no, let's
Okay.
let's finish that. Shit, let's break our rocks.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Okay, so there's nothing up right now that's pressuring us, I don't think, right? We're good?
Okay, just keep that Brutalist alive. We got the Reanimator thing. It's dead. Awesome.
When you take your expansion, make sure to just set up a few things of static defense around it, too.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do that now. Alright,
I got the one that's...
next to me.
Okay, I got the one that's right here at the front.
Research complete.
Gonna get a Spire.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay, this is good so far. I guess we should start considering a push.
Yeah, I mean just
Further
just
up?
to get
I don't
more
know.
Brutalists. I still need to set my expansion up.
There's nothing to get. There's nothing to get
Oh, biomass.
biomass from, yeah.
I just need to set up some cannons here, otherwise this expansion will die.
Yeah, likewise. Wow, we have like a huge amount of breathing room right here. Since when does this
Our
happen?
adversaries intend to eliminate us.
Not often.
Templar.
Yeah.
Them in
Okay, so I'm gonna try to let this group go into the. No, never mind. They go down to yours.
Come into mine.
Oh, maybe not. I need them to walk into the nest so that I can get more.
Can you get the one in the...
Yes, I'm gonna try right now.
I am shielding our forces now. Potential observed.
Okay, perfect.
Research complete.
Help you out a little.
Okay.
Your allies on my base is received. You have not enough minerals.
There's your objective, commanders. Show those
Oh, your
thrashers who's
base?
boss.
Oh no.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. I'm gonna clear this out.
Sharing the Zerg regeneration. Healing in progress.
I'll have solar in 30 seconds. You can use that for the...
Okay, I have 3 Brutalisks now, so I can take care of this stuff better. Oop. Well, I'm about to lose one, but
Where?
no, I'm good. I'm gonna stay on top of the rifts. You just focus on building an army so that we can push through
The enemy
the
is
Thrashers.
coming
Yeah,
for
let's
us.
go for
Templar,
objective.
ready your blades. Solar bombardment available.
I gotta defend against this attack.
Okay.
Allies are in
Oh,
battle.
money.
Your allies' base is besieged.
The fortress is under some pretty heavy fire. We gotta take these Void Thrashers down pronto.
Okay, I'm just about ready to attack. I mean, I can go now.
Okay.
Enemy
Let's
forces.
get this attack.
Allies are in battle.
Sweet.
Very nice. Swarm Queen healing.
Solar right here.
Perfect. Okay, I'm just auto-attacking through here, and I'm gonna start going to pick off
get
rifts.
I should be fine. You go.
Okay, I'll get the ones that are further away.
Void Thrasher defeated. Your allies are in battle.
I imagine, like, what if they could reanimate the rifts?
Oh, you're me.
It's fine. I have enough biomass, and there's Guardian Shell as well.
Nice.
It's all good.
More cannons.
Void Thrasher slain.
Okay, very nice.
Your allies are in battle.
And if we kill all these buildings, then no
You have not
Multiple rifts on the field.
animators can
Gonna
come
have
up
some
here, I don't
Thrashers to
think.
deal with
Maybe?
real soon.
Do they spawn from buildings?
I thought they spawned from buildings, yeah.
I can get the one in the
Oh, this
middle.
one.
The other one will have to wait till we go to the expansion.
This one I can't kill.
Yeah.
It's right in their base.
I can kill it.
Unless you can... Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, cool. Good job.
And then
I can get the one up here, too. It's fine. Well, maybe not. This is, again, it's right in the middle of their base. I'll do my best.
I can spawn some. Do you want to get out? I should be able to kill it.
Perfect. Nice job. We're killing it.
Yeah. Teamwork.
Here
Yeah.
come the Thrashers, commanders. Let's light them up.
We're just staying on top of it. It's just the Thrashers. They're coming at such a rate. I'm concerned. We got a Reanimator up top. I got to go get it.
Yeah.
Void Thrashers are starting to burn a hole through the fortress's ceiling. So, you know that.
I'll take care of
ain't
this
bad.
this enemy attack that's incoming.
enemy forces detected. Prepare our defense.
A lot of stuff.
Taking some serious heat here. Void Thrashers ain't letting up.
Alright, then let's go for the.
Looks like Mobius
We gotta go for the-
sent a damn Archangel
Yeah, the-
after us. Oughta
Yeah.
bust that thing up before it causes too
I
much trouble.
gotta kill this stuff up here just so that they stop spawning from the buildings.
Okay.
Hey, the fortress is
Okay,
under
I'll.
attack.
If you want to start focusing on pushing up to the next area, I'll kill the rifts. There's one deep in their base again. If you're able to snipe it, when I give you vision. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, it's going right now. Okay, perfect.
Okay. I have solar in 45 seconds. I think we gotta start pushing.
Yeah, I'm going over right now.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm in 20 seconds.
I'm gonna start backing up and getting the rifts.
Must defend Hive Cluster.
My fortress is taking some serious hits.
Okay, rifts are down.
Thrashers before it gets too hot to handle.
Again, we're doing okay, I think.
Yeah.
Just don't have enough gas to get my upgrades.
Engaging foe. Your allies are in battle.
I don't have any detection. Can you warp any in?
I didn't build anything. Let's just
Sharing the surge regeneration.
yeah, sorry, that's
Fortress is under fire.
That's fine. I want to get my Leviathans finally.
I'm getting
Much obliged.
yeah, my
The rifts
Robox
are
facility.
opening. Won't be long before
I think we just got to try to push for the win now if we can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go around and try to pick off some of these. Okay, cool. And the Reanimators can only come from the right now, I think, and the middle.
The thrashers have arrived. Let's kick them back to the void.
Wait. Let me get a couple observers.
Yep, I'm good. I can get some overseers as well.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. Nice. Oh god, I can't even see what's happening. Should I even bother with the rifts? Just go, yeah, okay.
We have enough stuff.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, with the
As long as you can.
Leviathans. I'll keep
Yeah,
playing.
I've got stuff rallying up as well, so.
Sensors show
Continue
only
working-
3
working
void
and
thrashers
stuff.
left.
Yeah. Now we did it. Okay.
Nice.
If anyone wants to go and kill
That
a
was
void
pretty good.
thrasher, not me much.
Well, it's not over yet, but yeah, I think we've got it.
Good shot, man.
Nice
Green
work.
team is back.
You know, we needed one brief warm up and we're
Yeah.
all good.
I mean, Avatar
Abathur?
makes that pretty easy.
Yeah. Abathur makes most things pretty easy. Again, if you're willing to be diligent and play him and
Triumphant. Mutations
get his stuff early.
effective.
Yeah.
Artanis is just such a good teammate for everybody too,
Yeah,
because of
that-
the Guardian Shell and
Yeah, that helped too. Like, you were able to basically sacrifice a Brutalisk, and I was able to snipe it or just warp in units. Like, when they were really
Yeah,
deep
we
into
had
enemy
two-
territory.
yep. Two really shitty spawns back there
Yeah.
in the middle, but you were able to get them, so
Yeah.
that global damage is. If we wouldn't have had that, like if you would went Vorazun, we wouldn't have been able to get that. So
Yeah, no way. I would have had to warp in one of those dark pylons. It would have been destroyed.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, you play Abathur pretty damn well.
Thanks. Again, I play it well enough to snipe Rift. But yeah, I think for your first time back, it's better that you didn't have to be on Rift duty, just because it's like, you know, being able to kind of play it more legit as opposed to like, I got a deep tunnel around.
Right. This was a good. Artanis is a good commander to get back into the swing of things. But,
For sure. Well, I'm glad you're back.
oh yeah, me too.
And yeah, this was a good breather. This wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but again, Abathur makes things pretty simple, I suppose.
yeah, and the Reanimators, I feel like they were more. You know, at the beginning they were more trouble, and then once we had enough like kind of static defense, like, you know, they're reanimate one unit at a time. They kind of just go in and die.
A big part of it, yeah, like you said, is like making sure that each player made just a little bit of static defense. Like I had like 4 or 5 spine crawlers and I could let it go. And then once we got through the upper left, once we cleared all the buildings, then
Yeah, your
like there was a
expansion
reanimator
safe.
up there sending tons of units, but once we got rid of that and they couldn't spawn anymore up there,
Right.
it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good job, man. That was a lot of fun.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, we'll see everyone next week.
see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.